هاي السيشن كتير أنا مبسوط هيك قاعد مع أخ عزيز وزميل قديم اللي هو طارق الإبراهيم. طارق شفت صعوده المهني اللي هو صار له أكثر من 23 سنة أو حوالي أكثر من 22 سنة، فات ب 23 سنة بمجموعة MBC. بلش بدائرة البرامج، وصلحني إذا أنا غلطان،
صاحب البلانينج ديبارتمنت
بالبلانينج. جاي من مطبخ البرمجة والتعاطي مع السكجول والاودينس والفيوينج ترندز والسلوتس والكومباريزن بروجرامينج والداتا والانتربريتنج اوف داتا، وصولا للكونتنت والكوميشنينج والاكوزيشن. انسايد اوت، جاي من قلب الانجن اذا بدكم. وهي أهمية حدا هاندز اون. اليوم طارق مدير كذا قناة بMBC، أهمهم طبعا MBC 1. مدير كمان البلاتفورم المهم شاهد، وكمان هو مسؤول عن المحتوى بشكل عام. بتمنى بالحديث اليوم أنا وطارق إنه تطلعوا عندكم صورة أكبر كيف عم تشتغل MBC اليوم بالكوميشنينج، شو الفيوينج ترندز، شو اللاندسكيب تبع الكونتنت اليوم بالعالم العربي من وجهة نظر طارق وMBC، وين الفوكس، على شو عم بفتشوا and how things are shaping up من الترانزيشن اللي عم بيصير من FTA للبلاتفورم كمان.
شكرا للمقدمة. بديش أكبرك يعني، بس أنت برضو كمان واحد من رواد أعمالنا، من أول الناس اللي حطوني على الخط هذا. يعني بتذكر لما كنت بلانينج موظف صغير، وبديع كان يجي يناديني مع المنتجين، وكانت بداية المدخل. فشكرا يعني بصراحة.
الله يخليك، هذا من ذوقك.
وإن شاء الله أريد تستمتعوا بالسيشن. I hope you enjoy the session.
طارق، عرفنا على الاستراتيجية الحالية إذا بدك لإلكم بالمحتوى. يعني خلينا نتعرف على اللاندسكيب من عندكم، على شو عم نركز لما عم تبلشوا كFTA free to air، لما عم بتكونوا عم تروحوا على شاهد بالخيارات تبعكم. حنفوت فيهم شوي شوي، تيريتوري، رمضان، برات رمضان. take us through it.
تمام. Now we start focusing already on the content as content. Then we start looking already where it should go already between the platform, also between free to air or to shahid. Of course, each كل محطة already عندها النيدز تاعتها. So already for any for the channel manager already to focus already for the need for the TV for each channel, plus already what Shahid need, which we will go more already into detail because it's more I will not say complicated, more enjoyable, because you're talking about a bigger variety between the clusters to focus on. But the strategy always, it's about focusing already of the need of each channel, already if it's free to air, plus the need for Shahid cluster to grow already our subscription and getting the right content already to if it is for Shahid AVOD or Shahid SVOD.
طيب اليوم خلينا نبلش. بعرف انه انتو عندكم يعني بان أرب ريتش وحتى بيوند بان أرب، بس انه as a focus في شيء معين عم نقول مثلا والله we're looking mainly for let's say Saudi content, we're looking as well for Egyptian content, for what you call pan Arab بس لنشرح العام اللي هو اللبناني السوري or other. في شيء جونر معينة انتو اليوم اذا الناس عم تسمع producers حابين يعرفوا what MBC is looking for, or is it all of the above?
mainly already is going for all of the above, but with focus more on the TV. It's more female skewed content. If you go to MBC One, it's more focusing already for the main market, which it is the KSA and the Saudi market. But then already we make it bigger already for the GCC. Then already we go for Pan Arab and MENA. So still already MBC One قناة كل العرب it's for all Arab audience, but we focus for the main target, which is KSA, because commercially all our MBC channels is commercial channels. So already we're looking for our return of investment. We are not government entity which is supported or funded. So already we are fully commercial.
طب الكوميشنينج اليوم عم بيصير أكتر you're commissioning more لشاهد ولا more ل MBC One when it comes to commissioning ولا for both? I mean, we know Ramadan is still a big season for MBC One, right? So
yes.
Could you shed a bit of light on this split or on this?
I will start. We have Ramadan season, which it is our religious month, but for MBC and Shahid, we start having the whole year Ramadan. So there is nothing called Ramadan season mainly. We have, I can say, 12 months already of Ramadan. Even if I want to be very specific, it's 10 months. Little bit already on summer, especially on TV, we reduce our investment because the return of investment little bit going down. So already we reduce our investment. But in Shahid, we'll continue to invest even in summer because there is a type of content already for Shahid. It changed with summer content already for summertime. So it's becoming more lighter, younger, more engaging, but less investment already in general, as what happened already around the world already on summer, preparing already for the comeback for the fall season.
So you're saying you're doing commissioning for the rest of the year in terms of scripted?
The whole year, yes.
The whole year. And this is a healthy sign because Ramadan used to be, and we heard in the previous session, Dina Kraim saying that 70% in Egypt is still focused in scripted terms around Ramadan.
She's correct, and
30%
still
outside.
Ramadan is season, and watch it, and the other channel invest much less than comparing to outside. But in MBC, we can say 35 to 40% already focusing already on Ramadan for our big, but we still have a big investment through the year.
If you want to zoom in a little bit, when you're talking about, what are the genres? What are the genres that you're thinking of between soap opera, limited series, action, different genre, and still in terms of mass, your main focus as viewership is female oriented, or what's happening?
I start already the previous question already for TV, still female skewed content driven. But for Shahid, we have multi-clusters. So already you need to focus on female, we need to focus in male targeted audience. And then already when you go to female and male and family, you need to go for the genres, which is going for action thriller, horror. Already you need to go for romance, comedy is very important. We need to go for subclusters already after that, and for age group. So already there is a lot of content which is skewed between 25 plus, and there is between 18 to 22, and there is 16 plus. This is our target. Plus, we cannot forget already kids content. So also we focus already on kids content and teenage content, documentary, doc dramas, or if you want to go to sub يعني western, between movies, between series. So the offering already within the group, to be honest, no limit, يعني, because also we go for Korean, we go for from the Far East, and we go for Far West already to get telenovelas. And so all of this type of content which it is working for our target audience, we work on it. Specifically already for TV, between MBC 1, MBC Drama, MBC 4, MBC Action, plus MBC 2 and Max already for the movies, MBC 3 already for the kids. And we have sub-channels already a lot also which travel around the world. Yani. Because our target already in MBC, it's each single Arab house around the world. So already no limit already for our target. And we are ambitious. With Shahid already we can go further.
No, definitely I understand the variety in your offering and for your audience especially, for your, the variety of audience you are trying to reach. But when it comes to commissioning, and especially in terms of scripted commissioning drama, this is what I'm wondering about in terms of, a variety that we can go for, or different age groups, but demographically speaking. In the previous discussion as well, there were a bit of talks about, which I think I tend to agree to a certain degree. There are certain classes or demographics that are a bit underserved, like kids are not served as much as female, for example. Male, still an area for male drama and etc., underserved, and other. So, what's your take on this?
You are absolutely right. Kids is still under radar, but even we know.
Sorry, is it about the return on investment?
Of course, always is about return of investment, to maintain it. We cannot ignore it, but we are not focused on it. Already, you need to focus more already on the content which can bring for you return of healthier return of investment, and we open always for experiments. So this is mainly already for the kids. Female and male, it's target because it's going for the mass, which it is for the family mainly. Male is very important male is very important, but the most difficult. Always we say already the female, she's the difficult. From our point of view, the female, she's an angel because she enjoy watching. If you give her a good content, she enjoying already to watching it. The male, even you create a good content, say this is not for me. He prefer already to go to watch football or to watch gaming or something totally different, niche of the niche. So already the female content is going for mass, and we know she have the power. She can bring the male, and you must watch with me. So, thank you, female.
So there is this gap also when it comes to Gen Z, maybe also, and to male.
Of course. The generation before each 30 years change, then 20 years. Later on, already it's coming each 10 years, the generation change. Now, don't cut me on this, but between 5 to 6 years, the generation change. Already,
in terms of viewing habits.
No, the kids of whom, of course, of viewing habit. My kid, which is not becoming kid, 18 year, different type from my son already, which is 12. They are in a different platform, different mindset, different genres they prefer. So this is becoming challenge for all of us, because we need to target them because they are our future. We cannot focus only for our audience now. You need to build your future audience at the same time.
Yeah. طيب, in television, especially in linear television, and it applies to a certain degree to platform, although you have a lot of access to data from platform coming when you put something there to know what people are looking for. Usually there are many theories in terms of programming. One of them, if it is not broken, don't fix it. So if there is a genre that is doing well, keep doing more of the same. For example, now one of the examples is the Arabic telenovelas that you're producing based on Turkish remake. And another theory says, go out there and see what is not in the market and try to come up with something new. And each is used to serve a different need. When it's working, fine, but when you want to try something new, you feel that there is a saturation in the genre and the repetition. For example, let's say historical series. We've been doing it hypothetically for the last 2-3 years, and people started getting bored of it. You try something new. Do you have at MBC now currently between Shahid and MBC One an equation or a sort of equation that says 80% we are doing more of the same that is backed by data, proven, and 20% we're trying something new to find what is the next big thing?
See, I will give you some tricks which I'm sure already everyone is using. But MBC is very data driven. We work and we invest on data. People, they will surprise how much. And we do a lot of segmentation. And we spend millions of dollars already on data. So we have the biggest data because we have the channel and the variety and the finding. And at the same time, we invest already with companies to get us already more data, especially for our target audience, the segmentation, which we know already at 5 p.m. the people, what they prefer to view, what they prefer to eat, what they prefer to do, and when and where and how. And we focus already for the main target, main target in KSA, and we travel later on already. We focus on GCC, as I mentioned before, and for the whole MENA, because we have channels already in MBC Iraq, and we are the #1 channel there. Not in it's coming suddenly, and the same already for MBC Sank. We are in Morocco and North Africa, and of course already MBC Masr already also in Masr. So we have a collected data from around MENA plus worldwide, because we know already our audience internationally, the Arab households already what they prefer to watch and these. Based on this data, we start building already all our needs, and to put already all our content strategy for it.
Are you giving room in addition to this? So data tells you what's working, what's not working, and accordingly you can refine. But are you in a position these days, because it doesn't happen all the time, even in the US, etc., to try something new? So we say, yeah, there is a genre that is not tested, not tried, whether acquisition, but mainly commissioning, that we will venture into it to see if something will come, like you did with the Turkish, for example.
Thank you for reminding me for the continuation of the question. Of course, now we build our, let's call it day-to-day engagement, always telenovela. We start already even 9 years ago, when we do the first soap opera already for the region. It was Saudi. Then already we improve it already to go for better virgin quality to telenovelas. We see already the soap opera, the long running. At the beginning we have engagement, then already we lose it in the middle, and they come back and based on the story. But the telenovela, because there is ending already for the end of the season or end of the series after 90 episodes, we put a base based on a finding and data earlier. The 90s didn't come from nowhere. It's coming based on the data also. After 90 episode, and we knew we lose also some audience or engagement in the middle after 40. See how much data is very, very crucial and helpful. So in most of our stories, you will see around that number, there is another pickup already in the storyline that already will bring you back to engagement. So that's why the storytelling already of telenovela is very important to bring for you day to day. This is business engagement already
horizontal.
We are one of the most already we do the experiments and we do the genres and the subgenres for each cluster, Badih, and we have a full plan, because if you bring a cluster and you bring the type of audience which enjoy that genre, if we didn't continue give them the same type of content or similar to in platform word, you call it churn, they leave. They are subscribed, and they, after the series is finished, they can leave. So you don't have the game already of engagement only. You have the game already of reducing the churn. So already you need to bring that type of audience, and you need to keep them with you. So already if you want to go for action series, you need to give one, go for the next, go to the third, and average already if each quarter, and plus you send them, you recommend to them already what they can watch until they to keep them with you. Yani. Okay. So already always, of course, we mainly we start doing sci-fi, but then we notice already our audience is still not there. So we hold little bit, but this doesn't mean we will not come back. Soon we have in our plan to go there for sci-fi. The same already for historical. Historical, it's very important genre, and we start opening already for new subgenres around it to continue investment already through the year, not already for a season. Normally, historical, we know it's Ramadan, but whom say?
Exactly. Let me increase the heat a little bit.
Please.
We spoke about the Turkish, the Pan-Arab telenovelas, you call them, based on Turkish remake. And we hear many voices saying, why MBC is doing this rather than commissioning original Arabic production? And isn't this taking from the Arabic producers in terms of hours? And rather than producing in the Arab world, that they're going and producing in Turkey. And definitely, I hear the frustration personally, because MBC remain by far the most active commissioner. So people have, in terms of producers, have a lot of expectation from MBC. We wish that there is more competition to MBC. There are, but I personally wish there is more competition from the other network and platforms to MBC, because this is beneficial for MBC, for the others, and for the producers. What is your answer to this accusation?
So your wish is like our wish. We enjoy the competition. Without competition, already there is no improvement. Sometimes we create internal competition to compete between ourselves because we need to improve our content. I agree with you. The market, there is a competition. We cannot say there is no competition, but not in a high heat, let's call it. Which we don't mind always the competition. About the Turkish telenovela or Turkish adaptation series, which we do, the Pan-Arab, and always MBC, it was experiment at the beginning, and we know why the Turkish adaptation is coming. Turkish series, it was one of the most viewed content already in the region. and then later on for a lot of political reason or this, we will not discuss this here, stop. So I lose the type of audience which I'm looking, which it is high production. So from this gap, the last 10 years creating a new market which is not there. We go and we start producing with the Turkish producer, which they know already to produce in a high quality telenovelas with their stories, which it is targeted already for our audience. And it was first one already Arus Beirut series. After the success, it's going already viral already in the region, and start this series travel around the world. And already also the Turkish, when you partner already with important and big studios as our partners, already we can travel also with them around the world, and the same already for them to travel already inside our world, already they will be success. From that, it's open for also other market. Now we start already producing Saudi telenovelas produced by Turks, but with Saudi actors, Saudi writers, Saudi engine with overview already of the Turkish. So it's a market. To take from the market, it's always its competition. But this telenovela, and still already even the Turks didn't do for us originals. And we're still producing originals around the Arab world, from Saudi, Khaliji, Pan-Arab already, Levant, Egyptian, Moroccan, Iraqi, already never stop. Already.
So what you're doing is also transfer of knowledge and know-how.
Of course.
Between Turkey,
Of course. Already all the produce. We can start noticing, if I will not go technical, but all of you already here, you can understand technically. Writing, it's improving. Acting is improving. Production plan, it's improving. So each single detail, it's improve the whole media industry already while we are doing. Let's call it already around our world, but already it's affecting the whole media world around MENA.
And I hope with this, in progress, that we see these telenovelas in the near future coming from Riyadh, coming from Beirut, coming from Cairo.
It will. I assure you, it will. Great. This is the market always. Yes. And we study this, how it's happened already around the world. Yeah. Always it's about knowledge.
ماشي حالك increasing the heat. Let's increase it a little bit more. Let's talk about the commissioning process at MBC and the content committee. I sometimes call it black hole. So producers say they present ideas to the content committee. It goes for a long period of time. They get frustrated, and you hear a lot about this in the market.
Of course, yes.
Okay.
I hear about it. Right. And sorry for anything happened already what you hear, but a process is a process.
What's happening there? And why it's taking so long? I know you got so many proposals, and take us through it from your point of view.
Before we start focusing for 12 months already of Ramadan, let's start it from here. We was producing average already of, let's call it scripted already between 10 to 12 titles already per year, 10 years ago. And mainly focusing already on Ramadan.
Shahid? Ramadan. No.
10 years ago, before Shahid. And you depend already on acquisition for the whole market mainly. But after Shahid in 2020, already we start producing, I will not mention this is crazy number comparing what we are producing before. Minimum multiply it by 5 to 6 times. Commission, not acquisition.
Okay.
And not already with
which is
with
a big number.
co-producing,
Big number.
sorry, with co-partners already with us already, which on Shahid. So, and we receive already from the market a lot of commission idea. What's give priorities already between this list, mainly it's the needs. So already if we focusing already for action, male target, we try already to focus already on this type of content. Also, if we are looking for comedy or what genres. Our CCU unit, which it is the content creative unit, which read all the content which is coming, and they prioritize, they do their part very well, to be honest, but the capacity which we receive comparing already what we can get from out, it's like 4 times bigger than what we can offer. So a lot of content is going to the process already smoothly. We get try to contact with the production companies or producer or anyone give us ideas already from 4 to 6 weeks, average already to get back to them. But
keep him, we will hold him for that.
More than welcome anytime. But some of them already it's increased plus minus depend on the.
So there are no fast lanes.
Always there is fast lane based on the need. For example, already always Ramadan, it's a fast lane because you cannot postpone it. I cannot.
You would give priority to content.
Of course, already. So the content which you need it already for Ramadan, I will focus on it before what I will need to do already at the end of the year. Or already if there is a season, and if we give you example, already next year we have the World Cup. So we need a content related to male targeted around, let's say, call it soccer and football. There, so I start focusing on this type content because I need to be delivered already by June. So I put this on fast track comparing to others, but no other fast track.
Okay, طيب. Speaking of planning and 12-month, 18-month, and so forth, you have series planned and in production or in development and so forth. Do you have in the pipeline? Pre-planning in the sense, are you investing in development? And this is also one of the frustration that we hear from producers that development money is left to the production company. And it is true that some of the production companies can do this. The bigger ones, they have the financial viability to develop 6, 7, 8 projects, and then in order to 1 or 2 of them to go to execution. But smaller to medium companies are more restricted on that. They can develop 1 project, 2 projects, and this is a max. Usually in US, etc., networks do take part, platforms do take part in development money, and especially when they like the project, definitely. Where do you stand on this? I know there are challenges, limitations, but you are one, if not the biggest group in the region.
Correct. We are the biggest at this, but still challenges already on this one. We still have challenges on this line, and we develop a lot, mainly with MBC Studios, to be honest. Why? Because it's internal more than I do most of the development investment.
هيدي ما محسوبة من أهل البيت هيدي. So internal development.
Yes, internal development, but already also we are focusing already to improve this studio. Outside, we have some, but based on the new experiment. If it's extended one, because be very honest here. The variety content which it is reach us, it's a lot. So already to select between them, it will go for most of the time for more mature content, which people already they improve and do development. But at the same time, we do some development, especially with the new experiment for all the region, because otherwise no one will do it. So we invest, and to be honest, we invest a lot already around this one, comparing to the market with a proper margin to not put this line already in a risk a lot, because sometimes already even if you do a lot of development without already retain, you will come as a commercial entity what you are doing. Yeah. So already we are very balanced.
Yeah, I mean it's important to do the to grow the area of R&D, because this is where you get new titles, new genre, experiment, widen the horizon.
Yeah. Docudrama already it's something very important around the world, and one of the most we are investing on it since Shahid start. Always there is some development money at the beginning, because you need to test the first episode, let's call it, or something. So there is around, even sometimes we reach for producing the first episode to see already we are there or not. Pilot. But with the new experiment, but not with a drama.
Especially with our type of drama, because it's serial. It's proved to be challenging at times. Before we open the floor in a couple of minutes to Q&A, if anybody wants to ask anything, I would love to hear from you, and for the people, the producers here sitting among us. What are your kind of advices on people who wants to submit projects to MBC in terms of length, in terms of 10 episodes, between 10 to 30, genre, ideas, viewing trends that you're currently seeing?
Very good question. Start already from the length and the variety. Length, the content decided, not we decided. The only length Ramadan decided, it's 30 episodes for Ramadan. If you are offering or your title is for Ramadan, come and give me already the 30 episode. Otherwise, no need to give any 30 outside Ramadan. And we prefer to have the short-running series in a seasons for Shahid. So already if you have an idea, please make sure already it's having another season or open ending that already will go to attach to it. So already when you are thinking already to write any story, it's having season 2 and season 3. So already if I want to invest on a first season, I know there is a room to continue my investment for the second and third. This is what we prefer already for Shahid. A lot of ideas sometimes is very nice, but it's ended by season 1. Sometimes we don't take it because it's why? I want to have something already, it can continue with me already for years, and I bring the audience which they will continue engage with me already for the following one. And how many episodes? Always, really before we was asking, to be honest, but already the story now is saying. But what we prefer, we can say already from this between 8 to 12. So for already Shahid. Average.
For Shahid.
For Shahid, of course. TV, telenovela is the right one.
Yeah, but we hear sometimes if you do 15 episodes, you are in an area where you can appeal to the platform and the free-to-air. Is this true or not?
To be honest, even try this one already with us to kill it. No, it's not. TV cannot survive already only 15. Ramadan is exception. Ramadan audience are very hungry already for family viewing and for content, because already the habit, it's totally different of a viewing. So already engagement. But also for TV, 15, commercial and sponsors coming already for the first 15 episodes, and I lose them the remaining 15 episodes. So it's not preferable. In Egypt, it's different market. In Egypt, sometimes the engagement, they prefer already the 15. From market to market is different.
Okay.
From GCC and Gulf already they are not preferable, because whom coming already first day from Ramadan will stay already for the 30. So I need to hug them. But already for Egypt, no, they have their magic, and they can bring them already in the next 15 days. Yani.
Anything you are particularly looking for in terms of genre currently? Are there any obvious viewing trends in the market 2025, now?
2025 and 2026 ongoing. You asked me already about the planning even before. We work already in a 5-year plan with solid 3-year actual plan, which we film a lot of content, try 18 to 2 years before, from pre-production and already post in this way. So it's clear where we are going. But sometimes, based on the changes happen already with your audience, we are open always to drop and replace and push, which you can do. Even sometimes, if we are lucky, to pull, because already some of the drops happen now. Already you bring something, already you produce it earlier to put it already now. So we have this advantage. Comedy is very important already for the region. One of the most attractive content already for family, for young, for male and female. And I will push heavily to start believe already on the new faces. It's very important. Our talents already, from actors, from directors, from
So not attaching big stars necessarily always?
Not preferable that much. And you will see a big difference already from, I'll say it loudly, already between MBC and Shahid Wal start already focus already.
Is it a
because our
issue?
future? Not at all. Not at all. Already to produce more content, and already what we notice lately already these faces, it's more engaging for our target audience more than the old one. Old one target already the old people already, which we
Yes.
we don't need them that much.
So you're spending the money where the money
is coming.
Yeah, that's good. I'm opening the floor if anybody has question. Do we have the microphone, please? هبة أول وحدة بتربح معنا.
أعرفي عن حالك أول شيء.
هتكسبني إيه؟ Hi, Heba Kurayim. I run the co-production salon. It's a platform that hosts the region's biggest and best producers.
Paid advertising.
Platform.
كملي.
أهلا وسهلا.
لسه ما خلصتش. And investors. So my question is from the investors side. A lot of investors are coming in to the region with investment money, and they want to co-produce with regional entities. I've been watching this trend for the past 3 years. So the question is, do you have a model in place that allows not for commissioning, but for co-productions? And what's that model to allow for people with investment money, whether from the region or from abroad, or even, I wouldn't say brands, because that's a different game. What's the model that you have?
So far already with the series, we are not going there because it's fully owned, and the IP already with the group, because we utilize it. But we are in a discussion now to see how we can improve this one to open it already for investor. For movies, it's there because there is a full plan. I can co-produce already with the investor, and we go to the cinema already together, and we gain both. If our partner is 50-50, we can improve. We share the revenue already of the series. Then we sell it already to platform. So already we can go sell it already to Shahid or for others, and we share already our revenue. So it's working already on a movie side. It's very clear already for us, but still already on a series, it's not clear because we still utilizing and we use the value already of content. And to be honest, we can say it. I don't have issue mainly already with the investment. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Any other questions? There is a question.
Hello, good morning. My
Morning.
name is Natalie. I'm a producer. I just wanted to ask you a very simple question. You've reiterated on several occasions that your focus is the younger generation. My question to you is, from the titles that you're currently running, whether on Shahid, we're going to ignore TV because obviously young generations are not really on zapping through your remote.
Not at all.
Exactly. So in your opinion, from what you've been putting up on Shahid, any particular genre, trend that has been picking up with the younger generation? And what is your definition of the younger generation? يعني بالعمر أو بالتفكير أو يعني بس لأنه في كتير conversations about the youth and what they're looking for. And obviously we have other competition coming through مع TikTok, YouTube, مزبوط. So we cannot ignore all of this that's happening. So I really wanted your perspective based on the data that you said you've been collecting over many years. So I'm sure your data is telling you a lot of things that we don't know.
صح. Thank you for the question. It's very, very good one. يعني. Youth, it's not one person. Youth, you can say that we can focus, they are 10. So you need to focus already on 10 to make it easy already for all. So already age group already of the young is changed from now and then. So already the 15 years, for us already they are teenage. But these days, teenage, it's like 25 already 30 years ago, let's call it. Full of knowledge, already they are open to the world, they know all of this, everything. So it's changed, of course. So you need to focus already on this 10 genres to catch them. What they prefer, what we find already, it's working with all of them. Always comedy is the best scenario, and the most difficult one is comedy. So already it's not, and it's regionally. So already what's working already in GCC and KSA, it's not what's working in Egypt and North Africa. So already you need to focus on each single one. Talk to their minds. So you'll see next month or at the beginning of the year, to be honest, you'll have a gaming series. We're talking to them with gaming, and we bring the gamers to write for us. I will not write it. I will not give it for any writer already, the best writer of the region, because they talk totally different language. They have a specifically language already to them. So we bring these people and they write it, and they are part of the production in each single one. So already you need to talking. Gaming is important. Football is important. Music is important. Comedy is important. True stories, you will be surprised. The young generation is very important. True stories, even if it's old. If you bring for them World War One and you make it take part of it and we make it engage, and they love to watch it. The young.
So about the storytelling,
historical. Always about storytelling. All our business about your storytelling. What's make me better and
this segment is very difficult to reach. I mean, fragmented between gaming, between online, between I don't know what.
If you catch it, and I believe, this is called Tariq on it, not already MBC. If we catch them already on 1, 2, 3 of these, you will catch them already in bigger scale. So already you need to go there already
catch
to them,
if you can.
But it's catch me if you can.
I think we're running out of time, but if we can, maybe we can take one question.
But thank you for the question. It's a very good one. Thank you.
ديانا بروديوسر بس
أهلا
كان بدي
وسهلا.
أعقب بيحضروا عرب اليونغ
Yes, of course. If you talk to them young, it's about the language you're talking to them. So, telenovela, they are watching it. The pan-Arab telenovela, even the Saudi one already for focus already in case, they watching it. But they watching family viewing, not individual viewing. So we need to have both the individual viewing, which you can see it already in your phone, in your iPad, and because the experience, the long run experience is there. We didn't in this we didn't discuss micro dramas, we didn't discuss about short form. The business is there. Shahid, if you open it, you will see already series, movies, live TV, which it is the channel, and there is in the middle something is called short, for the younger audience to enjoy the TikTok and Insta stories experience. You can watch all the series already from this one, and we coming already in short future already with another experience which is going viral already around the world. It's like micro drama and others. So you need to be close to them with this type already of content.
Tariq, I think we ran out of time. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure having you.
And thank you لك كمان
Allah
بديع.
يخليك. And I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
It was a bit
Sorry للإطالة.
insightful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tariq and Mr. Badih, to have this engaging session with us.